Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Boilermakers
I haven't had a return in a couple games. Let's get one today.
He'll bring it back from inside his
line. Right there. There it goes.
He's got great speed, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Oregon's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action.
Look, go get him, he's staring at him.
Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Quickly to the tight end. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
wide open spaces. He's at, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oregon.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
All right, this will be on, man.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense.
We want the ball on the ground.
They didn't get much done the last time they had it, as it punted away from deep in their own territory.
The linebacker's fresh.
This drive will be more productive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked.
Pass.
Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Well, this defense knew coming in, they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some
all these guys suck.
Nice
Press everybody.
Taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Nothing inside.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Kick. Give me to catch the ball. I literally tacked that.
Big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Come on, man.
Look to me on that deep ball like he
Come
was
on,
forcing it a
man.
little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the play.
You better try to outduel him. He's about to go crazy. We're going left. We're going left.
If that means you got to turn around and hand it off,
You just block one guy. 14 Weathersby.
QB forcing it a little bit.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start.
Test
to
the
this
best
one.
corner.
Now
It's
back
so
to work
fade.
with this 7-0 lead.
Oh, he's got it covered.
Bringing the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a
By
really
zone,
good decision
why
by
not?
the quarterback. Don't take the sack. Throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
And he's able to find a
don't
little
hate
bit of
no one
running
else
room
for it.
before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
And we're at Purdue, bro. Call a
He
play.
wants to change this route. Off the play fake. He lost it high and deep down the left side.
Freshman.
Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Everybody press,
The
man.
decision to go for it does not pan out. Grab behind the line. It's Witherspoon.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Drop the
Gets
ball.
him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's caught.
Come on, Rambo. You looking sorry, bro.
Touchdown, Purdue! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone.
Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
Sometimes I just want to play some offense, though.
Speed, and if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels, but to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7.
Give me that.
Intercepted.
It's all about making plays, and this
Hey,
guy's been
Weathersby,
waiting
way
to
to
make
step up
his
finally.
mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and
Right,
what a
give me
momentum
a
changing
drag.
play for his team.
Hart, give me a fade.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete to the left. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Hart, dark
Snap's
chick.
going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Couldn't
Great
quite
catch.
nudge it in. Not sure you could
Dart
get much
going
closer,
stupid.
but it'll be 1st and goal.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
Yeah, they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Snap to the back.
Bro, what kind of fucking blocking y'all doing?
Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcats.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with his speed.
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind.
Right, we need that ball back. We need that ball back. Come here.
And just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level.
We're 3-4. We got enough athletes out here. Safeties can play.
Legit. And did
Yeah,
the
Wilson's a
Buckeyes
coverage
ever
safety.
do that? Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Press. Watch pass.
Back to pass. He's got it down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Y'all gotta call some different plays.
Against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down.
Go this way.
Wants to return it. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it.
Just find the hole. Good run game going.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
They're pressing right now. It's still a fade, which is what I'm gonna do. Don't back up.
Quarterback may change this route.
You give me drag. Actually, you give me a fade. Come on, bro. It's Purdue, bro. It's not even allowed here. You're just a freshman. You're confused. Don't run a fade. There you go.
Looking to throw. It's down. Pulls it in. It's Hart. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He'll keep it himself. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Check our tight end. Check X, check X, check X.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to get behind the defense.
Bad ball, Bill.
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, running back on the move.
I like to see every fucking yellow helmet on the ball.
Those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
Overload blitz.
Time
Dude
winding
suck.
down in the quarter as they come to the
Inside.
line.
Everybody commit inside. Rambo will get you a sack.
Unloads quickly. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Tackle.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man down the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season.
Go get the Heisman this game.
Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it.
Lock one person.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to buy time.
Nobody open.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
The give on the option. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable.
Breaks into the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed.
Yeah, throw your helmet in there.
Runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
He'll start this drive firing. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. They're working that left side.
Rambo.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Snatches it upright. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. The Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. A drop. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Boilermakers are threatening in the red zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking for the score.
Pick that.
Oh, man. Almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's 3rd down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Got his man quickly. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to pass. It's Dell. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab deep. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it set up on the outside.
Come on, give him a stiff arm,
They'll
man.
stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all. Throws toward the end zone.
Put your arms up.
Be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got him. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the incomplete
turn around and
pass
catch the
will bring
ball.
up 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
You take them goddamn 3 points.
And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. Trying to keep the drive alive. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
This is a running back, man, that just finds a way to get it done. Critical 4th down. Everyone thinking they're going to throw the football, but they hand it off to him, and he helps keep this drive alive.
To the air, it's Dell. Fires to the end zone. A strike downfield. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Going to work on 2nd down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is
what a ball, you idiot.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Fuck it.
Unleashes to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
They decided to go for it on 4th down, and that was not easy, man. These windows open and close so quickly when you're throwing into the end zone, but really nice timing by the quarterback, and because of that, on 4th down, it's a touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5, and the returner is stopped. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Get it out on the screen.
I'm gonna miss the fucking tackle.
He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here's the pressure. Heaves it deep.
Nice. Finally, we got you up here.
Turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. Inside the 30.
Oh, what happened?
I like the aggressiveness.
They fucking.
Right before the half, you
That's
want to go
crazy.
get some points, but you can't turn
my controller
the
just pushed me out of bounds.
Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Falls incomplete.
Come on,
and he
Dale.
did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Sampson. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Yeah, because they didn't fucking let my dude score.
Sure there's not any
What fucking kind of mode am I playing
right
with?
here before the end of the half.
Stick drift
They
from what
are
I
stuck
suppose.
deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Fucking ball
Fighting to
back.
get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Yates. Runs through a tackle. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Back up on him.
He might want another play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. They get to him as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
They go to the draw. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down.
Get the sacks myself.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Quickly complete. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Hit as he throws. It's complete.
Bro, what are y'all doing?
Execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. Let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Keep the ball in bounds.
The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes
my quarterback really hurt.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. They'll send the back in motion. To the air. It's Sampson. He's going for a big play downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Did not see that safety.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. The give out of the gun.
Hey, hold your block.
Confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. Across the 40. Down, and they're down to the 42. And the Ducks are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it. Live to play another down.
We got one fucking completion, bro.
2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He's going to run it. Powers through the defender. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around.
There he goes. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking deep down the right side.
Jump up.
He had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Boilermakers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He gets a block. Touchdown, Ducks! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom,
Rambo,
everybody's toast.
right.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard 15-yard line.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Using his legs, it's Yates. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Sampson. It's on target and complete. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
A designed run for the quarterback. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. And they're able to make the tackle. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll get it away and wisely kick it toward the sideline. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So 1st down will open up the final period. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Oh, it's a pass. Makes the grab on the left side. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Line getting set on second down. To the ground with the back.
Come on, bro. You got rock bottom.
That big defensive tackle up front. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw at Sampson. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a game-winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks
defense
and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The give from the gun. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Sends it back in motion. He'll get rid of it. Pulls it in.
Come on, Rambo. Jump there.
41, that's a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. The Boilermakers are on the move. Screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help short. And still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back.
He's the right guy.
He hauled. And got it down to the 15-yard line.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and
that's not why I put y'all in, man. So they can score.
And the Boilermakers line it up with a 1st and goal. Defense showing blitz here. A first down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Receivers right now aren't getting open. We got to do a better job offensively of trying to create opportunities for them. So use motion, get some stack releases, create that separation, slant routes, out breaking routes. Just give your quarterback a chance.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Splits the uprights. Good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They're up by 9 over Virginia. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give as they work on that clock. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Rides the back on the option, the give. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Sampson. It's complete. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Ducks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He caught it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. On the direct snap, it's Yates. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Ducks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The inside handoff. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Breaks into the open. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They're still firing away even with this lead. Run last incompletion, and that'll do it.